What's up, YouTube? I know I've been going for a long time, but I thought, what better day to come back than day one of the NFL Divisional Round playoffs, where for the afternoon game we have the Packers going against the Rams, and in the night game we have the Baltimore Ravens going against the Buffalo Bills. I just want to give a quick preview of both games and how I think they're going to go and what I think both teams need to do to win. Now, for the first game, we have the Packers going against the Rams in the NFC. Now, the Rams, they got the number one defense in the league, pretty good against the pass and very solid against the run. They're, like I said, they're top one in the league, passing defense, rushing defense, they're ranked number three. So I think pretty much the keys for them to do is get after Aaron Rodgers the same way they did Russell Wilson last week. I feel like if the pass rush can get to Aaron Rodgers quick, their secondary will be able to hold up, quite easily as long as the Rams are getting a solid pass rush throughout the game, and they won't be able to get too much rhythm going if they're able to do that. And then on the offensive side of things, I think they need to run the ball very well, the same as they did last week against Seattle, because Jared Goff, although he did come out and make some pretty good passes throughout the game, and they were able to get the ball moving in the air a little bit, he didn't really complete too many passes, and he still got that hurt thumb. And I think if you put them in a position where Jared Goff has to rely on his arm to win the game, I don't think that the Rams are going to come out on top. Now, on the other side, I think exactly almost the same thing. The Packers are going to have to pretty much stop the run. If they can do that, make the Rams offense one-dimensional, and have them rely on Jared Goff in this game to throw the ball, then I think that the defense will be able to take advantage of that. It'll cause a lot of problematic situations for the Rams offense, and then they'll be forced to make mistakes and have a lot of turnovers. And biggest key of all, like I said, it's going to be hard, but they have to protect Aaron Rodgers. I feel like if you can give him, 5 to 6 seconds in the pocket, I know that's asking a lot when you're going against Aaron Donald. Even 4 seconds, just enough time for him to get the ball off. It still won't be an easy game because, like I said, the Rams have the best secondary in the league, led by Jalen Ramsey. Key matchup is going to be him most likely shadowing Davante Adams throughout the game. They're going to have to make a lot of sets, to try to get Davante Adams some space, get the ball moving. Probably the running back's going to have to catch a lot of passes out of the backfield. If they mix it up with the run, take a little bit of pressure off Aaron Rodgers, then they should be all right. I don't think that the Rams will be able to beat them, like in a shootout or anything if they start running up points. So, yeah, the Rams, they're going to have to slow the game down, run the ball very well, only throw when necessary. Keep the ball out of Goff's hands as much as you can. And, yeah, like I said, the Packers, they got to protect Aaron Rodgers. They got to find a way to stop the Rams' pass rush from getting to him because he's going to need a little bit of time to throw that ball. It's already going to be hard enough with his receivers, being guarded by that Rams secondary. So, yeah, it's going to be a big game. They're going to be real punctual with protecting Aaron. Now, on the other side, the AFC side, we have the Ravens versus the Bills. Now, I don't think this game is... I think this is a much harder game. Oh, I didn't even say I thought who's going to win the first game. I think the Rams will be able to get it done. I just think that the Rams' defense is just going to be too much to overcome on both ends. The rushing defense, the secondary, and then you got Aaron Donald and, the D-line breathing down your throat. And I think they showed they can run the ball pretty well against Seattle last week. And I think they're just going to be able to keep it a low-scoring affair. I can see them winning something like 17-13 or something like that, holding the Packers, keeping them in check, similar like they did to Russell Wilson. But yeah, so now like I said, the AFC side, we got the Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Now, Bills have one of the best passing offenses in the game. Rushing, they're kind of in the lower tier side. They're not, one of the best rushing, but Josh Allen, he's a pretty solid dual threat QB, and he's just been doing it all. But they have a lot of weapons at receiver. Cole Beasley, Stephon Diggs, and Josh Allen. He was one of the best passers in the league this year. Had like 40 touchdowns. Yeah, he's just been doing his thing. The Ravens, on the other hand, passing offense not one of the best, but they do have the number one rushing attack in the league. And the Bills' rushing defense, it is not the best. It's more middle of the pack to low tier, and I don't think they're going to be able to stop the Ravens from running all around them. You know, they got Lamar Jackson, the best running quarterback, in the NFL by far. They got J.K. Dobbins. They got a lot of weapons as far as running the ball goes. And yeah, I see this being a tough game for the Bills, mainly because I think the difference will be the Ravens' defense. I just think that as long as the Ravens limit their turnovers, don't make too many mistakes, or if they make no mistakes and control the clock, they'll be able to exploit the defense with the run game. And I think the Ravens' defense, although, A.J. Brown on the Tennessee Titans gave them trouble last week at receiving, they were still able to hold them to about just 10 points. They still held them in check pretty well. They got some good corners. They got Humphreys. They got Marcus Peters. So I think, I think the Ravens' defense will be the difference this game. I think that'll be able to. I just think they'll be able to hold the Bills better than the Bills will be able to hold them, and I think that puts the ball in Josh Allen's hands less. And I think the Ravens are going to control the clock and eke out a similar game like they did against Tennessee. The Ravens, they were able to stop Derrick Henry, who rushed for 2,000 yards this year. He only had like 2 yards per carry last game. Only had about 40 yards. They limited a lot of first downs. I think the Ravens will be able to play a similar game. I think it'll be a lot tougher just because of all the weapons that, the Bills have as far as receiving goes. Allen's a way better passer than Tannehill, and he can run himself. So, like I said, it's a much tougher game to call. I'm not very confident in picking the Ravens and saying that they'll win, but I just think that the defense will be the difference maker. We got two pretty good offenses going up against each other. One defense not too, it's not like terrible, but it's not so good. And we got one higher upper middle, closer to elite defense in the league. So yeah, that's my preview of the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If give your predictions. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the game tonight.